as a variant is totally cool, unless Greg Doucette is doing it.
And so every lift is cool and okay, so long as it's not me doing it. I mean, that's like saying every PhD thesis has fewer than 200 mistakes, unless Mike's the one that wrote it.
What did he say?
I think it's fair to say.
This is a brain rot special.
It's the sissy squat equivalent of a leg press. It's a valid movement in its own right, but I think heavier work with your heels deeply planted and with your knees coming out is awesome as well, and probably the better way to do it.
What's interesting is Mike Israetel, all the time, he puts that weighted belt with that dumbbell hanging in front of him.
Okay.
And then he leans forward and does like that sissy squat where his knees come forward. Have you not seen that lately?
Yes.
He's doing that, which is essentially what this is doing, but he's doing it while being upright. And it's like, what is bro doing? Like, you've seen the video. Like, wasn't that one of the guys that makes fun of us?
The
guy that makes fun of Mike Israetel.
So Jordan Fitness, he made a clip video with like that motion.
Like,
and then he was with Jared.
Mike is like this, and he's like leaning forward, and he's like going down and up, and like, and he's got the dumbbell in front.
But he's not on his
and
toes.
He's essentially doing this. No, he's not on his toes.
No.
But like, do you really think that being on your toes is going to prevent you from flexing your quad enough to actually stimulate muscle growth?
Because you're unstable.
Compared to like Mike hanging off of a friggin', like, I don't know, bench dip or something. Like, it's not that big a deal. Like, you really don't need to think that. It's like, shut up and stop overanalyzing and just train harder than last time.
But this as a variant is totally cool, unless Greg Doucette is doing it.
And so every lift is cool and okay, so long as it's not me doing it. I mean, that's like saying every PhD thesis has fewer than 200 mistakes, unless Mike's the one that wrote it.
What did he say?
I think it's fair to say. In the world, he probably broke the record for most mistakes while still getting a PhD. In the world. That's a talent. I mean, he must have somehow convinced them to give him the PhD without them even reading it. Mike has a talent to give to guys.
You should get back to just being consistent with training hard, doing the basics, mastering the basics.
Did he say masturbating?
Masturbating?
Yeah.
Mastering. Okay.
Mastering the basics.
And so everything he said makes sense.
Who was talking there?
That was Seth Feroci talking about the science-based bullshit. And it's like, can we not get back to the basics and just do what we know that works? And all this little nuances that it's just bullshit. In the end, does it really matter? I mean, we saw Smayev doing sets of 20 to 40 reps with 26-inch arms. Clearly it works. No matter what you do, it's going to work. Just go hard. Sounds like the bedroom. Except you don't always have to go hard in the bedroom. You can go soft, slow. Mix it up.
Simon, what would you do if one of your kids said they were gay?
3 servings of Chex.
Do you think that eating cereal like this in the off-season is okay?
He's asking Mike, who eats cereal and Gatorade while dieting for competition, if it's okay to have cereal in the off-season. I mean, I don't even need to listen to his answer. Of course it is. It's good. It's normal as long as you have the right calories.
Do you think that eating is okay?
As a variant is totally cool, unless Greg Doucette is doing it.
The proof is in the pudding, and I'm not talking about eating pudding while I'm pre-contest.
I feel like the question was like a bait or something. Because he's asking, is it okay to eat it off season? But what about like when he's eating it in season?
I think obviously they can eat it off season.
Yeah, the question, it's funny, he's asking off season, but what about like in prep?
Yeah. So what do you think? Off season, do you think it's okay?
I think off season occasionally,
What about
it wouldn't be a big
contest
deal.
prep? 3 scoops of Chex cereal a day.
But checks are not the worst though.
Oh, it could be worse.
It could be way worse.
Now, I think it's this. If you do a lot of cardio and you need those calories, you can eat the cereal. It's fine. Like, I could get away with it, but I burn 4,000 calories a day. But if you're like a normal sized human, or you don't have a fast metabolism, you're not doing a lot of cardio, you could probably get better gains by swapping out the cereal and having some other form of a carb.
Gatorade.
And so Charlie Kirk,
They're unspeakable.
If you don't have hunger signaling problems, eating it pre-contest is totally fine too.
speaking of hunger signaling problems, Mike, he says he has more willpower than almost every coach, everyone.
I'm both on a raw IQ scale smarter than almost every coach, maybe every coach.
Mike has more willpower than almost anyone. I mean, give him a year, he'll be better than whatever you do best. But Mike is on either terzipatide or
Thank you.
Craig. Insert the freaking mouse. Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
And so he's like, yeah, it's no problem. You can eat cereal just so long as hunger is not a problem. But his hunger is a problem. If it wasn't, why is he taking a GLP? Now, I'm not saying not to take GLPs, and in fact, Algo RX, this sells the GLP. If you need terzipatide, you can click the link in the description, code Greg for 10% off. I think that there are negative side effects to taking medications, for example, nausea, diarrhea, things like that. But if it
helps you to lose weight and you're obese, then I think the net positives outweigh the negatives.
Also, if you're interested in clomifene or testosterone, Viagra, telmisartan, all of those things, doctors can prescribe it to you with ease from AlgoRx. It's pharmaceutical medications at approximately 50% the price of Americ Health. And so if you're interested in getting stuff for cheap, pharmaceutical, prescribed, all legal, AlgoRx, click the link in the description.
When it comes to body composition, it really does come down to the calories and the macros almost entirely.
And so I'm going to agree with these guys. It does come down to the macros and calories. But why couldn't Mike, with a Renaissance Periodation app, why couldn't he follow his own app? Like, if he made the app, how come he couldn't follow it and get in shape? It's all about the macros. Doesn't matter where you get the macros. Calories in, calories out. This is all true. So how come he couldn't show up in shape? Like, how hard is it really? Why did he need to get surgery to remove 20 pounds of body water? Does anyone even believe that? Is that even a thing? In your medical practice, as a doctor, as a surgeon, is there 20 pounds of body water in a man that needs to be done from perma-bulking in their 20s? Is that a thing? What year of university did they cover the 20 pounds of body water problem?
In my plastic surgery rotations, I remember just liposuctioning everyone here.
What the heck did you just do?
Liposuction is literally
just going to town. Yeah. Is that where you practice?
I swear, if you practice liposuction on someone, like my arm, it was like the best. It's literally Andrei Snayev workout.
Is that much? It's like 10 minutes
so
of going
much
to town?
back and forth.
Wow.
The liposuction, there's different techniques, but the one that we were doing it manually.
What's the throat goat technique?
Thank you,
Craig.
When it comes to body composition.
And so Charlie Kirk.
They're unspeakable. I'd have to speak them.
Do you think that eating is okay?
As a variant, is totally cool, unless Greg decides.
Do you do the twist on the? Is it?
It's like similar to that.
Really?
I was good at liposuction.
It's pull back in the twist.
And you can
Lipoing.
see, trust me, it's all
It's sucking
fat.
it all
I
out.
haven't seen water come out. I mean, obviously, there's some
So there
fluid.
isn't 20
But
pounds
it
of body
wasn't 20
water on
pounds.
any lipos that you've done.
It was very much yellow, and there's blood and yellow, and it's fat, and then, yeah.
Yeah, I really doubt that Mike had 20 pounds of it, maybe 2. What cars is Larry buying? A Cox, Nig, a Bugatti? What the heck is going on? I mean, Mike had 200 mistakes, so who knows? Maybe Mike is a rare exception. He has 10 times more of everything.
Yeah.
All cereals in the United States are fortified, and they have tons and tons of vitamins and minerals, so cereal, even breakfast cereal, is really nutritive.
He's sponsored by cereals.
I mean, Mike saying that cereals
They're
are really
fortified.
nutritive. I mean, this is coming from a guy who has cereal and Gatorade while prepping. And so it's not nutritive. You know what Mike is also famous for saying? That 2 to 3 glasses of wine a day is healthy. You know, the carcinogenic, the World Health Organization is labeled class 1 carcinogen, alcohol. Mike says 2 to 3 glasses a day is healthy. He's saying cereals are nutritive. Of all things. So the Nesquik and the Count Chocula and the Fruity Loopies, all of those things are nutritive. That's somehow great. So if you have a kids out there and you watch this video and there's 2.5 million views, you're going out there and you're buying these Fruity Loops for your kids. I wonder if there's a relationship between having Fruit Loops and becoming fruity later in life from all the sugars.
Fruity?
Yeah, like trans, stuff like that.
Oh, I didn't know.
Sugar, too much sugar. Like
That's
trans is like
fruity
what, 10
means
times
trans.
more popular now than it was back in the day.
It's from the Fruit Loop.
Well, it's probably from the friggin' schools and stuff teaching this stuff. Like, I mean, when you're a kid, you believe in Santa Claus because your parents did that. And so if you tell a kid, hey, you like dressing up in women's clothing, you're probably trans. No, you didn't. You're just playing dress up. You see Lee Priest say that? Did I show you that video? So Lee Priest is like, yeah, when I was a kid, we'd go and we'd try on some clothes, women clothes, go to stores. We're 7 years old. We're playing around. We're having a good time. We're not going to be like, oh, I tried on the women's clothes and high heels. Now I'm trans. I want to have friggin' testosterone or estrogen to convert to a different gender. It's ridiculous.
Hey man, I saw what happened there, and I just wanted to let you know that I was just like you. This is me.
And so what message did I see? Hey, when you go to the gym and you're natural, don't worry, bro. Everyone starts out natural and then they take steroids and then you look like this. Like
that's kind of what
Noel Diesel, he admits this. He's not natural. And if Noel were natural, he wouldn't look like Noel. And so you have to understand that you're not just going to go to the gym and start somewhere and eventually go like Noel. Probably almost nobody natural is going to end up looking like Noel. And so although he has a great message and so on, it'd be a greater message if he was saying, don't use steroids and you're not going to look like me and it's okay to look like that. Like, he's 6 foot something. Noel doesn't have bad genetics.
And I felt I never belong in the gym because of people like that. So don't get discouraged.
And so what happened? Noel was discouraged. He didn't have a lot of muscle. He then took steroids to fit in. You know, I tell it like it is. I like Noel. But I also think that he took steroids because he had low self-esteem, didn't like his self-image, self-worth problems, and so on. And he took steroids to get the monstrous physique that he has right now. It's not good. It's not good, guys.
And then people stop making fun of him just because.
Yeah, now people are looking up to him. Look how big he is. And so they don't make fun of me because I weigh 260 pounds. It's not good.
Looks like grooming to me.
Do you think that
Grooming
is okay?
I can't believe he
grooming.
just casually said, sounds like, or it looks like grooming to me. That's like.
This is Dr. Mike's kind of like
And actually, first time it went over my head, now I'm like, wow, that's a
You're
pretty.
like, what does it mean? He doesn't look like a dog. Why is he going
Yeah, I
to
was
get him
like,
a haircut?
grooming?
He's going to, get a pedicure.
That's a
and
wild thing to say. Oh,
Well,
that just
he's
seems
young.
like
He walks
grooming.
up to him and he's like, yeah, it's predatory. It's like, well, it's not what he's doing. Could you groom someone for steroids? Like if you talk to somebody who's
Yeah.
16 or 17, like let's say it's a guy like Eric English. We're almost certain he's on steroids. He's 405 bench the other day. If you talk to them and you like talk to them about steroids and you don't tell them to do it, but you're like talking to them about it all the time and being like, this is my cycle. How soon before you go on it? You're almost grooming them to use steroids, which it's bad when you think about it. I mean, and he's already on it at 15. So you really got to be careful, like with underage people. Like if you're an adult, you're an adult. Not that I think that 18 and 19-year-olds should be using steroids, but at least they're adults. But if you're like 16 or 17 and somebody's like saying, hey, wait till you get older. You can't wait to use steroids. It's so cool. It's so awesome. That's like grooming someone to use steroids, which is bad for you. And so it shouldn't be legal.
Yeah. Like steroid grooming. Maybe that's the new term.
Steroid grooming.
Like, are you steroid grooming him?
Yeah, so when you look at guys like Togi, for example,
is he
it's steroid grooming,
Steroid
really.
grooming his followers.
When your young audience is like 15, 16, and you're saying steroids are awesome, they do this and do that, and people watching you are teenagers, you're kind of grooming them to want to use steroids. That's why I don't like it. It's not good. Like, I don't want people to use the steroids. And I know people are going to say, what's the word? Oh, you're hypocritical because you use steroids. It's like, I'm not trying to encourage teenagers to use steroids. I'm not saying steroids are so awesome, you should use them. It's the best drug in the world. That is promoting it. Saying there's bad things about it is not promoting it. Is this promoting a word? I don't know. Not
Discouraging it.
Discourage.
That's all I got, man. What do you think?
I love it. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, all right.
I think if you ignore the elephant in the room, that's what this video would be.
And so we both have blue lobsters, the double lobsters right now. They have some competition for the baby nuclear family. Is this the mom lobster and that's the dad lobster? No, this is the dad. I haven't looked.
Yeah, but look, he has like a long.
So this is the dad?
I feel like that's masculine trait.
Okay, so this is the dad lobster and this is the female lobster. She's kind of a little bit into the Turk. She's a little bit too grande.
Yeah, she a little thick.
A little bulk. Needs to go on a cut. And this is their baby. This is the baby on Turk Platinum. Will eventually grow up to be this.
Yeah.
See the size especially if you consume Blue Lobster pre-workout. That combined with Turk Builder Max or Turk Platinum, as well as Geo2 Max and all the other supplements. You take this one how often? Almost every day.
Is that Delta Sleep? Yeah, Delta Sleep almost every day, and I take 2 pills when I take it.
Blood work we're taking every single day to try to be healthy. This one, I only take 1 pill a day because I feel like I can focus well without it. So I'm just doing the 1 pill. G-Test Platinum, I take none of this because I'm on HRT and my testosterone levels are already in the 700s and 800s. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I use it. I don't use it. If I was natural, I would be using it though. G-Shred, I never use because I'm already shredded. Goes without saying. Hunger than last time, I never, ever, ever use this because I think it's only beneficial if you're like a hard gainer and you're underweight, and this is not what I would want to have more hunger. How many of these do you take a day? I take 3.
I'm on Turk Max currently. And
the Turk Max has more
2.
Ajuga Turkistanica, and this one has less of that, but more of the like Serponticum and all the other ones.
Yeah.
Rhodiola, all these, like the science nerds understand how great this is. High quality ingredients. This one allows me to take more and not have any weird sleeps and stuff. So I can take this year round without having to cycle on and off. So I like this one more.
I've been having crazy dreams, but I know it's probably from the Turk, but it's like I can deal with it.
This I eat every day. 1 or 2 of these a day. This is my favorite flavor.
So freaking good.
Is this your favorite or do you like the other ones better?
I think it's this one. For me, the s'mores, the texture. Honestly, if you've never had a Seco bar, like honestly, when I go to work, I bring Seco bars to my surgical assistants. They cannot believe how good it is. They're like immediately ordering on the website. They're just hooked after the first bite.
And they're not like dieters. Like
no, they're not dieters at all. They're not watching Greg. They don't know fitness like at all. I'm going to tell them to watch this video. Like, they're going to know who they are. As soon as they taste it, they're like, I'm ordering this for my kids, for my family. Like, they love it.
So this is as good as a chocolate bar, and it's got 20 grams of protein and 230 calories. And with code SECO, it's $20. And so if you think it's just about making money, I don't make money when I sell this for $20. My cost price, I believe it's $15.50, but I have to buy thousands and thousands of these, and then by the time you pay for the shipping and then the fees on the credit cards, like you guys wouldn't believe, I was paying hundreds of thousands of dollars a month just on shipping costs, and so it doesn't make me money. And I have a staff, two full-time staff that answer your questions and stuff like, hey, I have a question. I don't know if I can have a Seco bar because I have this disease. Like, they answer these questions all day, and so we're spending a ton of money just on customer support. And so to make money, I have to charge more than I pay for it. It kind of makes sense. So although I try to make a lot of money, I try to be fair and give you quality products that you're asking for. Remember, there's a money back guarantee and a $20 gift card. And so it costs $20. And if you don't like it, you eat one. Oh, I didn't like it, which is pretty much impossible. If it is, you would literally send it back and you get your money back and you get $20 gift card. You're up $20.
Yeah.
Like, think of it.
But I really don't think it's possible not to be like obsessed with Seco bars. It's like they're dangerously addictive.
It's going to be in stores soon. I can't announce it yet, but you're going to see them everywhere. And if you want to be an ambassador or a sponsored HDLT athlete, click the link in the description and apply, because we're looking for more and more like influencers and people who are jacked and have the biceps and can spread the word, because we want everyone to be using our products.
Yeah, send your applications. We want to see you. We want you to be the next ambassador.
Absolutely.
If you're jacked and funny, witty, and just like cool and good vibes.
Do more ambassading than last time.
Yeah, more ambassadoring.
If you're a gym or you own a store and you want to sell all this stuff, like we only talked about a few items. There's like 40 something SKUs.
Right.
It's like items, different items. Just ask. We'll start selling to you and you'll make money and everyone's going to be happy and it's a win-win situation. This is what we do.
Yeah. We need HTLT in every gym, store.
That's right.
Yeah, that would be very cool. That's the goal. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm, click one of those 2 bloops, watch those, the top or the bottom or both. And until next time, we are out.
Al prochaine fois, nous sommes sortis. What's in French? What's in Spanish?
Yeah, just, but you added an A at the end.